All right. Welcome back once again. I might be able to cut this up. I don't know how the editor is going to work out, but I am now using a different microphone. I'm using my laptop as a microphone. We'll see if that works out well. It might not. Once again, this is all a test. So I was saying that before, this is all a test, but hopefully we can get some good footage from this, right? Welcome. This is Danny from the WestKoning Tasting Couch. So I'm here today. We're going to try some beer. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good. Let's figure it out. All right. Today, we're going to be trying the Barrel Age series from Obec. Obec is a brewery in Ballard neighborhood, I guess, in Seattle, Washington. It's right around a lot of different breweries too, so it's a good hopping place. Everything's happened there. So without further ado, this is a barrel-aged Belgian strong or golden strong, I think, right? So let's take a read. Strong golden. Belgian strong golden. So this is at 9.7% alcohol. I just had a Belgian triple. It was a barrel aged. It was in Merlot barrels. This one's a white wine barrel. So I think it's going to add a different twinge, a little different taste to it. We'll see. I'm excited because the last beer was good, but just not like it was inventive. It was different and it was fun. What it wasn't was a Belgian triple. So it's just I'm excited to kind of taste this and see what's going to happen, right? See what cool things they did. So let's do this. Let's give it an open. We're here in my apartment. So, which is WestKoning the Brew Lab. I got my kegerator over here. You know, I have like on my shelves, Go Sounders. But yeah, let's give this open and see how it is. Nice. A little bit of umph. Yeah, you can already smell a little funk. So these barrel aged, they got a little funk to them. I think if they would advertise the funk, you'd be able to sell to a different crowd, right? But in this case, I rate on 4 criteria. We go color, like head retention, color, all that kind of stuff, like whether it's drinkable to me. So this is all my personal preference. Sometimes I rate it against the actual style. Sometimes I don't in this case because it's barrel aged. So it's hard to anticipate. This is a totally new thing. So you can't really have a style to it. It does have, but yeah. But then the second one would be smell, the aromatics and how it smells. Third, mouthfeel. Fourth, we're going in for the actual taste. And then the fifth one is just the overall, what I feel like. The first 4 are going to be 1 through 5. No 0.5s, none of that, because then it's like a 10 scale. And then the overall is a 10 scale, but it's 1 through 5 with 0.5s increments. So that being said, here we go. Let's get into the taste, all right, or the review. So first of all, 9.7, a lot of alcohol, but I do enjoy high alcohol beers because I feel like done right, they can add a lot of punch. They can add a lot of flavor. There's a lot of umph that comes behind that. Done wrong, it tastes bland and nothing. But yeah, so let's give this a little review here. So it looks very just orange. It's nice. It's a clean looking beer, not crisp or it just looks like a generic. It's very opaque, you know, it's not transparent or anything, right? So nothing too crazy. The head retention is there. It's kind of hanging out a little bit. It's got it lingering around the glass, which is good. So I would give this let's go with a 3, maybe. Yeah, I would say a 3. Solid 3. This is medium bore. Like, it's not deterring me. Like, so a 2 to me is like it actively makes me not want to drink it, right? Maybe there's no carbonation, maybe the head's gone. And like a 2 is like like a 1 is I don't want to drink it. A 2 is I want to drink it. I don't want to drink it less, right? If that makes sense. 3 is like I could drink it, medium. 4 is it makes me want to drink it. And 5 is like, why isn't it in my mouth already? That's the way I kind of, and all that sliding scale, right? For all the different stuff. But yeah, so with saying a 3, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's actually, to me, a good thing. I feel like a 3 is a good score. So moving on from that, like the head's kind of getting away from us now, but let's agitate a little bit and get that head back. All right. So let's go in for the smell. So these are fun. The Barrel Aged series has got a lot of funk to them here at Obec. So this is that farmhouse style. So I would say it's got some aromatics. It's got some funk to it, kind of like you would a sour beer, right? But that's it. There's not. I think that's just overpowering. So I would say it's a 2. Like the smell does deter me. So it's not repulsive, which 1 would be, or it smells kind of more winey-esque. Yeah. Now let's go into mouthfeel and taste. So I feel like this is more of a dry, like it's more dry than the other barrel aged series that I've had there at Obec. But it sits on the tongue. It almost makes you want, like, that super dryness makes you want to crave like water after this. It's like you need to rehydrate your mouth. I wouldn't say it's bad at all. So I would give this another 2 because it's not like it doesn't coat your mouth and there's no flavors there's some taste, but there's nothing like repugnant about it. But it's also like it's not desired at all. So it's not it. But then so then we go into the taste, and the taste I already tasted it, obviously, but so it's got like a sweetness at the beginning, and that funk actually is like piercing. So the sweet, it's not like sweet as like candy sweet. It's like a wine sweetness, or so this would be more like a wine drinker's style of beer for sure. I feel like this is. It's almost like it's open fermentation. It's got that funk to it, and it's nice. I enjoy it. I can see if a lot of people don't like that barrel aged funk. Maybe it's not oxidated, but it got like maybe just some different microbes in there and chewed away at some of these sugars and made these cool flavors. I enjoy it, but like I still would give it. Like for flavor, man. It's very it's hard. This is hard because it's interesting. You can taste the wine barrel, the white wine barrel at the end. And it adds that little bit of like sweetness factor, but at the beginning it's kind of this farmhousey style. And I would be very interested to know what type of yeast they use for this, because certain yeast you can taste certain flavor profiles. This I'm not getting any of the Belgian style yeast of like a Westball or like a was it a Chimay yeast? I'm not getting those same kind of notes. I'm getting very much barrel age funk, like or barnyard funk. And it's good, but like I said, it's not my favorite style of beer. So I would give this a 3 for taste because there's nothing really outside of the funk at the beginning, and it's not even funk, it's that soury style. And then the winey taste comes, the wine style taste kind of come afterwards. And you could taste the wine barrels in the back end. And it's not bad, but I feel like barrel age is always hard, right? Because when you do it, you got to it's a money sink almost, right? You got to try to sell the stuff. But what do you label this as? Is the question. So I think this is going to be a thing with all their barrel age series. Is it's going to be more the funk, which I enjoy. I do like the fact that they're pushing it and trying to do something different. I don't see how this changes from the triple to the golden strong, right? Hasn't really, like, the wine barrel changed. Not sure if anything else changed, right? So we'll see about that. Yeah, but this is not a bad beer. It's so what did I give it? A 3 in color. I gave it a 2 in aromatics and aroma. I gave it a 2 in mouthfeel, maybe? What I can't remember. All right, I'll just do the playback. Man, I don't even remember anymore. So the mouthfeel, I would give it, yeah, probably a 2. Then the taste, I would give it a 2 as well. So this is an overall 2, which it's not. Once again, this is not my favorite style. I like Belgian style ales, and once you start barrel aging these guys, they start becoming something different. And this is a testament to that. This is a little bit different of a funk. This is a little bit different than what maybe, like, I know I'm used to. I'm not used to this style of funk, right? But it's still good. It's still a good beer. I would drink this. I have probably a lot more milliliters than just 500 left. Or actually, this is a pint. But yeah, this is a good beer. But I wouldn't give this like one of my favorite beers of all time. Which, if you look at past video, I don't even know if I put that video out, which is interesting. Yeah. But all in all, so let's wrap it up. It's a good beer. It's not bad. Could be better. I don't know how it could be better, because I feel like once you put it in the barrel, you're just sending it and just letting whatever happens, right? So, cheers. Have a good night. Everyone stay safe and drink good beer. Cheers. I do like this, having